Hey, I'm Brittany Hall. I'm an attorney here at Cape Fear Family Law, and I'm going to talk to you today about our court system. So in our state, we have 3 tiers of court systems. So the first tier, sort of at the bottom level, is what we call the district court or the trial court. The district court is basically what you have in each county. That's where you go on a daily basis to take care of simple matters. After the district court, things get appealed to the Court of Appeals. That's the second tier. The Court of Appeals is in Raleigh. So anything that gets appealed goes up to the Court of Appeals. The Court of Appeals has a panel of judges that decides whether or not your case should be appealed from district court and whether or not you should get relief or whether or not the district court's ruling should stand. After that, the third tier, the most important tier, is the North Carolina Supreme Court. Again, a panel of judges, and they basically decide if they think that the Court of Appeals did the right thing. So it just goes up the chain. So you've all heard of SCOTUS, right? The Supreme Court of the United States. That's different than what we have in North Carolina. It's similar, but it's different. The difference is SCOTUS is federal law. So you have federal courts and you have state courts. The similarity is that they all follow the same tiers, right? There's federal district courts, there's the Federal Court of Appeals, and then there's the Supreme Court of the United States, SCOTUS, just like we have the 3 tiers in the state court. But they don't really intermix with each other, which is why you might hear about, oh, this federal court has ruled this is unconstitutional, but other states are still doing it because their state court hasn't ruled that way. Federal courts follow federal law, which is different, similar but different, than each individual state's law. So when we do a case in district court, we're going to have a court order. And that's different than an actual published opinion. A published opinion comes from the Court of Appeals or from the Supreme Court. So a published opinion is something that we would use in the district court to explain to the court why the court should rule a certain way. Because the Court of Appeals has said, or the Supreme Court has said, that the district court should rule this way in their published opinion. There's also something called an unpublished opinion. So what's the difference? Why does it matter, published or unpublished? The difference is that a published opinion, the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court would take a lot more time on that, and they would be published in what we call the reports, which is very important in our world over here. But an unpublished opinion is not published in those reports, and you can use it to argue your point in the district court, but it's generally not preferred. If you like this video and it was helpful or educational to you, make sure that you like it and come watch us again because I'm pretty sure I'll be back.